Hey, so I'm getting ready for church, and you're gonna help me do it. Well, you're not gonna help me, you'll just be here whilst I do that. Um, I've had a bit of an intrusive thought, and I want to share it with you because I ain't got nothing else to do. So, here we go. As you know, I have been in the middle of one of my least favorite seasons ever. And it has directly affected the use of my gift, which I had my entire life and, what the world, and was using all of the time, using to make a living. And I began to, which I think we should not do, correlate my personal value with what I was able to do. And I want to encourage you today not to do that, because we are so much more than our gifting. And unfortunately, we will oftentimes begin to, well, not necessarily equate ourselves with it, but think that folks only want to be near us or with us because of it, if that makes any sense at all. I did. I can only speak for myself. I thought, and I still have to battle that, and I guess it might be a lifetime thing. I don't have the use of my voice right now the way that I'm used to having it. Singing. I don't sing very well right now, in my opinion. But I thought that what attracted people to me was my voice, because I was always singing somewhere when I met people. And I was always usually the black girl in the room, in the group, the chocolate chip in the milk, as I used to say. And so I began to think that, well, one, my difference made me stand out. I would not have stood out if I looked like everybody else. And I began to say that, or believe that, the only reason that people really wanted to be around me was because of what I could do, because of my gifting, which is arrogance, unfortunately. And I really am just now, this very second, hearing that, like beginning to think that that's arrogance. Because I thought, well, I'm a singer. They know me for my gifts. I'm the black girl. I'm good. So that's why they want to talk to me. That's why they want to be around me. That's why they want me. It's not true. What I found in all of this horrific mess is that, some people are trash, and I really, my life experiences had led me to that summation, that people in general are not good people. And that's still true in some regards. Some people are terrible people. They just are. But a lot of God's people are not trash. They can do trashy things. Everybody can do trashy things. But they're not trash. And also, what you bring to the table is not who you are. Your gifting is not who you are. And I'm coming to grips with that more and more every day. It's probably going to be a several-year-long process for me. And I just have to write it out, because there's still a part of me that says I'm getting this attention or focus on myself because of who I was in a past life. But I have been far removed from that space for years. For 2 years. And people are still extremely kind to me. And they were kind to me before they knew the prognosis, or the diagnosis, rather, that I'm going to make a full recovery. So it has nothing to do with what I've always been able to do. It has everything to do with God. It just has to do with the Lord and people being open. Sorry, I'm looking at colors. People being open to, no, I don't want to use that brush. People being open to be used by God. At the end of the day, it's the first time I've gotten stuck on that. Whatever. It has nothing to do with our gifting, to do with what we've been, who we've been, where we've been. It has everything to do with the Lord and how people choose to respond to His word. So, I don't know who that's for, or if it's for anyone. Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Don't know. But if that's for you, take it. You are not your gifts. You are not your ability. You are not any of that. You are God's child. You are God's chosen. And you are God's beloved. And any good thing that comes to you is because of that, not because of any of that stuff. That very, very, let's make up look a mess. That very, very fleeting stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, bye.